Good morning, everybody. What's going on? It's Quisha, and I'm back with another video. Today, I just want to talk about being a mother in trucking, and how it affects us out here. Well, me particularly out here. And I just want to start off by saying it's not easy. Of course, I'm seeing a lot more females, and not only females, but mothers in trucking who, are not sure if this is what they really want to do, and, leave their child behind, for to say, which I feel like anyone who have the courage and confidence to come out here and, leave their child in, safe hands of people that you trust, yeah, you're taking a risk, but at the end of the day, you're doing it for a good cause. I mean, like my situation, it's just me. You know what I'm saying? His father is incarcerated right now and has been for a couple years. So, I mean, and even before that, honestly, he wasn't really around like that. So it's always been just me. And I don't know how many other females can relate, but it's not okay. It's a lot on our shoulders. And like as most of y'all know, out of my first video, I was a CNA. And that's all I've been doing since I was 17. I was a CNA, and I did that for about 4 years. And then I said, you know what, I have to do something better, because my son is getting bigger and I need more money. That just won't cutting it. So I decided to get into truck driving, and I don't regret it. The way I feel about it is, it's so hard. When I first started my trucking journey, it was in, I think it was like March or April of 2018. And then I had, a good family support. Like, I had great family support, and, they pushed me to do what I'm doing today. And, they would help me with my son as much as possible, because he was in school and everything. So I just want to, say that it's a number one thing that you should have coming out here is support. Because if you don't have it, I mean, you might fail if you're not strong enough to take the responsibility that comes with this out here, and to know that your child is good at home. You're going to want to make sure your child is good regardless, like whether you're out here, or at home. I mean, whoever your child is with, you need to make sure that y'all have that understanding and communication to be able to see your son, talk to him whenever you want to, and not only for you to talk to him, but for he or she to talk to you. Because my son wants to call me like about everything. Like when he's not riding with me, and my son does ride with me, every other week. So last week he was with me. Now this week he's home, because being in a truck, I don't even want to be in a truck week after week after week. But this is my profession, and I value it to death. But as a kid, he needs to be able to play, be able to be with other kids. And that's just him being a kid. That's what he needs to be doing. So he wants to call me like when he's home taking tests and stuff. He's like, Mom, I got a 90 on the test, or I did good on this test, and blah blah blah. So communication is also important. And I have been, since I started trucking, my son was about 5 to 6. I really can't say, I don't feel like really calculating it, but from 5 to 6, I have been out of his life, like on a consistent basis. When I first started, I had to go to truck driving school, which was located in Raleigh. Yeah, I was home, the classes was Monday through Thursday, from 8 to 5, like a regular job or whatever. But by the time I got home, you know, he would be out the bus run about 3 something. So my boyfriend's mom, she was a great help to me, like excellent help. She, you know, made sure he got on and off the bus safely, and, you know, until I got there. So that was great. When I decided to go to rail, you know, for the training and orientation and everything, I had to make a decision for my child to go stay with my cousin, which is honestly, we're like sisters. We're that close. We love each other to death, and I know I could trust her from being around them. And heck, she even used to, she raised me partially, you know what I'm saying? So how can I not trust her? Look how I turned out. But all jokes aside, I knew I could trust her with my son, and I know he'll be good, you know. So a nice clean house, you know, keeping him out of trouble, spending time with him like he's hers, you know, just being a mother to him when I can't be there, you know what I'm saying? Of course I want to be there, but I have to make the money to make a better life for him and for both of us, really. But I knew I had to leave him with someone I could trust, and she was a great option at the time. And, you know, she was supporting what I wanted to do, which was drive trucks. So it was a agreement that we made amongst each other. So while I was doing that, when I was with Rail, I had to stay out for at least 11 days. Even when I wanted to come home, sometimes I didn't get home on time, you know what I'm saying? So really, I was coming home like one weekend out the month, and I hated it, y'all. I had so many thoughts of, I'm just gonna quit and just go home and try to find something local, which I knew it would be a struggle because, you know, I was just starting out, no experience, to get a local job. And I don't know, it was just a lot of thoughts going through my head because I didn't want to leave him like that. And every time you get that phone call of being away and he just called, Mom, when you coming home? When you coming home? That bothered me. And I'm about to sit here about to cry right now, but that bothered me to the max. And I don't know. I love my son to death. As y'all can see, I'm crying. Like, it's hard, especially if you're as attached to your child like you should be, and, you know what I'm saying, never been absent from his life, and, you know, doing things for him like you should as a mother. It's going to bother you. It's supposed to. If it don't, I don't know. But it's just hard. But once you be out here, you know, time after time, the more experience you gain. And as your child gets older, for one, that's another factor. Because, you know, at 5 and 6, when I first started this and was absent, he was too young to understand. You know what I'm saying? But now my son is 8. He'll be 9 on Christmas Eve. So in a couple weeks, I began to explain to him, you know, what I'm doing, why I'm away, why I'm not here with you every day. And now he understands it, you know. And he even rides with me to see what I am doing, you know what I'm saying? And so that helps a lot. But I know most company jobs, your kids can't ride with you, and if they do, they have to be like, I'm gonna say 10. I'm going to say 10. I'm really not sure if that's the age now. Stuff might have changed, but when I first looked into it, because I even looked into that for him just to come ride with me while I was working out here, and I think it was 10. I think Crete was the lowest. I think Crete, it could be, he or she could be 8 years old. I'm really not sure. It might have changed, but that was what I looked into doing to help me and him. But he's older now. He understands. Yes, he still wants to be with me in some ways. Now he be asking, well, can I just stay home this week? You know, blah, blah. So it works out. Another helpful tip would be to just, I mean, when you do take home time, just spend as much time as possible. Like, that's my routine. Like, Fridays when I get in, I grab something good to eat that I've been craving on the road all week that I can't get. We go home, you know, chill. I get my rest. He right under me, you know what I'm saying? We watching TV, or, you know, just playing around, just doing something in the house. Saturday, I get out, do my errands, do my weekend stuff, grocery shopping for the truck. If he's riding with me, make sure he go pick out what he wants, you know, just things like that. And Sunday is another chill day. I stay in the house, try to cook if I'm not too tired. I cook, and, you know, we eat, and I mean chill until I get ready to leave out. Mostly on Sundays, depends on where I'm heading to for that Monday delivery. I will leave out about 12 or 1, or if I'm going somewhere like in Virginia to deliver, I leave out about 3 or 4. So it all depends, but I'm getting my rest, and he's there on the ride with me, so we have everything planned out. And honestly, with all this COVID stuff going on, like, I'm kind of, you know, that kind of helped me too, because we're doing the virtual learning for him right now, so that's helping. He get his laptop in the hotspot, and he's back here on my bed doing his work while I'm driving, you know what I'm saying? And then every time when I'm stopping to get loaded or unloaded, I help him as much as I can, and then I'm back to driving until I shut down. Then I go over all his work. Like, that's our routine. Like, when he's in the truck with me, that's what we're doing. And, you know, stop and get something to eat, take a break from the computer a while, and back to business. So yeah, I just wanted to make a real quick video, because that's how my life is set up right now, with between my son being home 1 week and riding with me. It can be a challenge, but my words to you is to do what you gotta do. Like, if you feel like this will be your way out for the both of y'all in the long run, do it. I mean, and like I said, if your child is older, it's way more easier. It really is. All you need is that communication between you and your child. And especially if they're old enough, you know, get them a phone. Call them whenever you want to. Have them call you whenever they need to. Like, and another thing I just thought about, it might be easier since I have a son. I know it will be twice as hard for me if I had a little girl, you know, and to leave my little girl behind, that would be a little bit more stress, I would think, because I couldn't leave my little girl behind. I just couldn't. But being a boy and who I'm trying to raise into a man, you know, I feel like that's a little bit better. It's not all the way better, because at the end of the day, it's still your child, boy or girl. So, but having a little girl, and you be hearing all these crazy stories about, you know, the boyfriend doing this and somebody else doing that to him. And I mean, it can happen to a boy too, you know, but a little girl, it's just, it'll be more difficult. I'll put it that way. But again, I just wanted to make this video for the upcoming mothers who's trying to get into trucking. Don't let anybody or anything discourage you. If this is what you want to do it, because that's what I did. I didn't consult with nobody really to let them know what I was doing. I just did it. All the help I did was reach out to ask for was, can you take care of my child while I'm going to better myself? Like, really, because like I said, it was just me doing everything, and I knew that wasn't going to help me get to where I need to be. So with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, comment, anything, and subscribe, please. And thanks for watching. Bye.